Hello and welcome to RMU Focus. I am Ethan Morrison. I will soon be joined by my co-host, Casey Irwine. But first, I'm sitting down with Cheyenne Rowe and Spencer Jackson, two members of the RMU Black Student Union. Thank you guys so much for coming on today. And Cheyenne, first off, can you tell me a little bit more about what Black Student Union is all about?
All right, so the Black Student Union is a student-led organization that values Black students, Black lives, and Black culture. And we're like a space for a sense of belonging for a lot of minority students here on campus. And then we invite all students across Robert Morris University to come and just learn from each other and have fun.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are both holding officers' positions. What positions do you hold, and how has that helped you grow and develop in this organization over these past couple of years?
So I first came out in 2019 as the BSU treasurer, and then throughout that year I was the treasurer, and then the next year I was the treasurer, and then my final last year, 2022, I am the president of the Black Student Union, and that has gave me so many networking opportunities. I've got to really grow as a leader, and I've got to work with so many people here on campus, and it's just been a true positive experience for me.
So I came in as SGA rep back in 2020, and then I transitioned into a temporary vice president during that year. And then in 2021, I was secretary, and then now I was elected as vice president. And this helped me gain new leadership skills, connect with new people, new professors, and we got to host some amazing events throughout the years.
And February is Black History Month. So Spencer, what are some events that the RMU Black Student Union is holding throughout the month of February?
So what we have right now that's coming up is February 27th. We have the Ubuntu dinner. We partnered with the Massey Center and as well as Dr. Eliada Griffinell. So what that dinner is, it celebrates Black entrepreneurship on campus and off. So we have some Black entrepreneurs coming in to network with us while we chow down on some delicious food. The other event is that we have a service project coming up, and that is February 25th. We will be packing up book bags for children. We will also be putting in more supplies within those bags, and then President Patrick will be coming in to support us as well.
That's awesome. And Cheyenne, I also see on social media that you guys are having an online trivia event throughout the month. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and how students can get involved?
All right, so that is the Black History Month trivia, and what basically it entails, it is highlighting the triumphs and the struggles of African Americans throughout the U.S. history. We have people like Carter G. Woodson that are being shouted out. We have Nelson Mandela, Debbie Thomas, all these great names, and we just want to make sure that we are educating everybody across campus. You do not have to be a Black Student Union member. You could be a faculty member, you could be a student, you could be someone's family member coming to visit. It's just, there's more to Black History Month. We kind of want to make sure everyone learns something in the month of February.
Right, absolutely. And outside of February, what are some other events that are coming up for you guys that you guys are most excited for over the coming months?
So we're definitely excited for our trap, Sip and Paint, and basically we'll listen to really good music, and then we'll just paint. We're also really excited for our Melanin Dance Ball that's coming up. We're excited about that. We'll be partnering with Point Park, Chatham University, and then Carla, right?
Yes.
And so we'll definitely have a lot of fun with that. We also have a big bonfire it's gonna be fun. We're gonna invite all students across RMU to come and have s'mores with us. But yeah.
Awesome. And for anyone that's looking to join the RMU Black Student Union, how can students get more information and join in on some of these great events?
So they definitely can email Spencer or myself, but they can also just go on Revolution. You go on Revolution, you just search up Black Student Union, and then you can request to become a member, or you could just show up to one of our events. I mean, it's that welcoming. Everyone, we had karaoke the other day, and we had a couple of new members come, and everyone welcomed them, and
awesome.
It's a welcoming space.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you, Cheyenne, and thank you, Spencer, for coming on and telling us a little bit more about the RMU Black Student Union. So be sure to check out all those events. And if you want to learn more about the Black History Month events that will be taking place all throughout the month, then head over to Revolution or on the RMU Black Student Union Instagram at robertmorris.bsu. But when we come back, we'll be talking about the events that took place this past week, as well as the events you can look forward to in the upcoming week. Stay tuned right here on RMU Focus.
Hey, Dad, I need your help asking Jessica to prom.
Of course. Love is like the ocean. You have to tread the
Oh,
waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Hey, Jessica. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to RMU Focus. I'm Casey Irwine, making my grand return, and now I'm here to tell you everything that's happened this past week in RMU. This past Monday, Phi Mu Delta had an induction meeting for all of its new members, while also announcing the assignment of everyone's big and little. It was a successful time for all of PMD. God did. Tuesday, the Catholic Newman Club hosted their meeting at the Rogel Chapel. All were welcome no matter what you practice, and many found friends in an adventure to try something new. Also on Tuesday, Epsilon Tau Pi went out for s'mores and social interaction. This was only open to fellow Eagle Scouts members. This will be the only group of Eagles to have fun and success this week. This past Wednesday, the Student Government Association hosted a special Valentine's Cards for Nursing Homes service event. Materials were provided to make pretty and meaningful cards for people in local nursing homes. Many unmotivated and lost-in-life students were able to finally set some goals for themselves on Wednesday after SMART hosted a fun goal-setting event. Ethan, for the sake of yourself, I hope you went. And finally, last night, More Than a Book Club hosted their weekly moving event. Not sure what they watched, but I really hope it wasn't 80 for Brady.
New here at RMU Focus, we are going to be highlighting some of the multimedia work RMU students are doing. So starting out, we have our producer, Ali Jovicic's stop motion project. Let's take a quick look here.
Thank you, Ali. And now if you want more information about the events that took place last week or the events that are coming up this week, then make sure you head over to rmucenturymedia.com. The writers over there have you covered on all the newest information for both news, arts, and entertainment. Stay up to date with all the latest information, all at rmucenturymedia.com.
Do you want to mingle with students, faculty, and staff around campus? Then stop by the RMU Community Mixer on Monday, February 13th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Wheatley Cafe. The Multicultural Student Services Organization here on campus has put together this event to mix and connect with Black faculty, students, and staff. Interested students can RSVP for the event on Revolution.
Hey girls, are you going to be all alone and drooping like a willow tree for Valentine's Day? Well, on Monday night at the Hale Center, you can join Strong Women, Strong Girls for their special Galentine's Day instead. It'll be a fun night of games, snacks, and special Galentines. This event just might be able to fill that lonely hole in your heart.
Are you stuck working on your resume and do not know where to turn? Are you sitting down for the first time and trying to put together that resume to search for a different internship and job opportunities while at school? Then join the Center for Student Success on Tuesday, February 14th from 12:30 in the Benjamin Rush Center classroom for a workshop to help you hone in your professional writing skills. The workshop will cover resume writing basics, including the purpose of writing a resume, typical categories, and formatting suggestions.
Here's something I sadly know a lot about. On Tuesday, Positive Advocates is hosting a Be Your Own Valentine's event. You can write your own Valentine to yourself and get some Hershey Kisses. Ethan, good to see you finally. You don't have to come here anymore. The location is to be determined, so check Revolution for more details.
Now that you have your resume all taken care of, it's time to focus on that cover letter of yours. Or if you are looking for some extra help getting that cover letter of yours to where you need it to be, then check out the Center for Student Success's Cover Letter Do's and Don'ts event on Wednesday, February 15th from 4:30 to 5:15 in Franklin 204. Join the Center for Student Success as they will give you preparation tips to help you get started on writing your cover letter. The presentation will include tips on what and what not to do regarding the format length, content structure, and writing style.
Now for another one I sadly know too much about. Next Thursday the 16th, Res Life is hosting Donut Be Stressed at 8 a.m. Come down to the Hamilton Lounge to enjoy some donuts and throw away some stress. I'd love to come myself, but I should probably cut back for my heart's sake. Also on the 16th, the Multicultural Student Services will be having a Unity Fun Night in the student office on the second floor of Nicholson. This will be a night full of tasty treats, fun games, and lots of laughs with friends. Students will also travel back to Wakanda to enjoy part 2 of the saga.
Want to release some of that stress that has been building up over the course of studying for your midterms? Then come out and join the Office of Residence Life outside the Office of Residence Life building from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Thursday, February 16th for Break It. Make sure you bring a friend and your stress to put yourself into a good place going into the week of midterms. The event is subject to change based on the weather, and there will be free giveaways on hand, so it is an event that you will sure not want to miss out on. Now, there is a ton of different sports opening up at Robert Morris over the course of these next couple of days. Softball starting up, along with both lacrosse teams as well. So with softball, they kick off their season down south as they take on Austin P today at 1 o'clock to kick off their season. So they have games in the Runnin' Bulldog Classic on February 10th, 11th, and 12th. Women's lacrosse is traveling to Columbus today to take on Ohio State. At 3 p.m., they kick off their season once again in the Buckeye State. Men's basketball, they make the quick 2-hour drive to Cleveland State tonight as they take on the Vikings in a crucial Horizon League matchup for the Colonials as they just dropped their last 2 games at home to Northern Kentucky and Wright State. So they try to get off the schneid once again tonight against the Vikings before they take on Purdue Fort Wayne on Sunday afternoon. In women's basketball, they fell to Detroit Mercy on Thursday night. They look to get off the schneid there on Saturday at the UPMC Event Center on February 11th. That is Saturday, and that game is set to tip off at 1 o'clock. And if you want to stay up to date on everything happening around RMU and in RMU athletics, be sure to check out colonialsportsnetwork.com. The writers over there will have you covered from Joe Walton Stadium to the UPMC Event Center and even down on the island. CSN has you covered on everything you need to know about the Colonials.
Now when we come back, we'll be talking about all the events happening in Pittsburgh you can look forward to this weekend. Stay tuned here on RMU Focus.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? But now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Let's talk about some of the events in Pittsburgh you might want to check out this weekend. Well, the temperature is reading low on the thermometer once again, so today and tomorrow come to Diamond Park in Butler to watch DiMartino Ice carve their ice creations and make Butler County carved in ice. This event is free to the public and promises a winter weekend of fun for the entire family. Friday night is Lights on the Ice and Saturday is Family Fun Day. There will be many activities, even being a chili cook-off.
The Pittsburgh Cultural Trust opens Dracula tonight at the Benedum Center and the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater. Patrons who attend can fall under the spell of one of literature's most entrancing characters in the production of Dracula. Michael Pink's storytelling ability really shows in this show as each movement progresses with spine-chilling dance drama. Be sure to reserve your tickets quickly, as tickets will sell out quickly, and you do not want the person at the box office to suck the blood out of every last penny and dime that you have on the day of the show for your ticket. So you can purchase your tickets beforehand online at the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust website. Dracula can be seen tonight at 7:30 p.m., Saturday at 2 o'clock, and 7:30 p.m., and on Sunday, February 12th, for a matinee at 2 p.m.
You've heard of Strawberry Jam. You've heard of the Jellyfish Jam. Now get ready for Monster Jam. If you like hearing about trucks on country music, then you've got to see these 12,000-pound monster trucks tear up the dirt in intense competitions of speed and skill. You can witness these world-class drivers duke it out for the next 3 days at the PPG Paints Arena. So don't miss your chance and get your tickets now.
Did you ever want to experience the Carnegie Science Center after hours when you're all grown up? Then head on down to the Carnegie Science Center tonight at 6 p.m. for 21 Plus Vikings Night. Experience a party atmosphere on all the floors of the Science Center with no kids in sight. Enjoy riskier experience and party games with your friends and relevant science throughout fun topics like sports history, space, pop culture, and much more. This week's event is Vikings, so enjoy live music by Jay Michaels and Victor Abendano. Hear about blacksmithing from Barefoot Forge and make your own chainmail keychain, and so much more. It's an event you do not want to miss out on if you're of age, as tickets are $40 a person and just $35 for members.
No, Ethan, I know that event's 21 plus and you seem pretty excited about there being no kids, but don't visit the bartender too much, all right? Now, sticking with the Scandinavians, head out to the PPG Science Pavilion to enter the unique and fascinating world of the Vikings Age. countries from all around the world have contributed in making this exhibit. So get your tickets now, because it'll only be here for a limited time. My old co-host Zach Jones probably has tears of joy from all this Vikings talk we have going on.
It's that time of year again to get romantic. And if you're looking to surprise your special someone with a night to remember, then check out the Valentine's Day dinner aboard the Gateway Clipper on February 11th and February 14th on Valentine's Day. Enjoy dinner as you cruise and tour Pittsburgh's Three Rivers. Chow down on a buffet, which is open for dining at the start time of boarding at 5:45 p.m. and it will remain open up to 30 minutes past sailing time, which would be 10 o'clock. The cruise will also include a DJ, full-service bar, and much more. Tickets are $90 a person.
Valentine's Day is coming. Fussy Cuts Papers is holding the I Made It market. Bring your kids to make 4 different Valentine's Day themed and take crafts. Admission is $20, but for an additional cost, you can take part in the adult workshop as well. So head out to the Robinson Mall on Sunday at noon. If you have a family to go with, I would go, but I mean, you could go by yourself and as an adult, but showing up to a kids event without kids seems a bit odd.
It really does, Casey, but if you're looking for if you're a massive opera goer, then join Pittsburgh Opera, who will partner with Sky Douglas House of Couture Designs and Politra Intimates for a laced and unlaced fashion show at the Blitz Opera Factory, with silken operatic voices adding some dramatic dimensions to these sleek and scandalous designs. Laced and Unlaced promises to be a scandalating runway experience unlike any other. The cocktail hour begins at 6:30 and the runway begins at 7:30 on February 13th. General admissions is just $45, and if you're just a student, you can get in for just $15. If you are not a penny pincher and want to spend an extra buck, then purchase your VIP ticket for a cheap price of $175.
Well, it is Valentine's season, as we've mentioned 60 times today, and if anyone is going to put a ring on it, it's this guy. World-renowned magician Mr. Masato will be in Pittsburgh from the 15th through the 26th, performing at Liberty Magic. He will be performing his famous ringistry, which is the artistry of the linking rings. In this deeply personal, hilarious, and engaging premiere performance, you'll get to know the magic of Mr. Masato.
Beauty and the Beast Jr. is coming to Pittsburgh starting on February 16th to Sunday, February 19th. The award-winning animated film and stage play comes to life, this romantic beloved take on a classic fairy tale. The show will be taking place at the Gargoyle Theater, and tickets start at just $20. There are also 4 primetime showings on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 7:30, with a show on Sunday starting at 6:30. There are also 2 matinee shows on Saturday and Sunday. The show on Saturday kicks off at 3 p.m., while the show on Sunday starts at 2 p.m. Now coming up after the break, we will look at our What to Watch and also our Song of the Week. So be sure to stay tuned here on RMU Focus.
Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Now it's time to go over Casey and I's what to watch for the week. And my what to watch is obviously the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl is going to be a fun one this year, as it's the Eagles and the Chiefs duking it out to see who will become the next Super Bowl champion. Now, I got the Chiefs in this one, as I think they've got a pretty strong chance and a pretty good chance at, taking this one, in the Super Bowl. I mean, we have some Eagles fans around here, around RMU TV, and I don't want to see them happy because the Steelers gave me bunches of pain this year, so I got the Chiefs in this one. Casey, who do you got?
Me personally, I got the Chiefs, 27-17.
There you go.
Now, sticking with my what to watch, Rihanna. I can honestly stop there, but I'll keep going. The Queen herself is finally back and performing this Sunday in the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show, in what promises to be a stunning and electrifying performance. It might also help get love on the brain of everyone right before the day of love itself. Also, it's Rihanna. I had a choice of saying to watch Rihanna or the Puppy Bowl. Rihanna wins every time. Now on to the song of the week. My song of the week is one I only heard for the first time this week, but I'm already in love with it. I've listened to it probably 30 times already. Myth by Beach House is the intro song of their album Bloom, and it is hard to make it past this song with how good it is. The band makes alternative indie rock music, and this song, along with many others of theirs, will have you floating into a higher dimension. The band is one of the only good things to come out of Baltimore.
No, I'm not really that big of a music guy, but SZA's album SOS, I've really been able to get into over the past couple of weeks. The album was released all the way back in December, but I've slowly worked my way back to it over the past couple of weeks, and the song that has really caught my eye is Snooze. The song is slow, has a slow tempo to it, but it gets you in your feels, and it's just one of those more underrated songs on the album, and it is a must listen to. And speaking of music, like you mentioned, Casey, Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show, that should really be a good one. Is there any other weekend plans other than the Super Bowl that you have?
No, not really. I'm just kind of preparing for the Super Bowl. I mean, I know, Ethan, Valentine's Day is coming up. You're saying you're in your feels. Do you have anything is more importantly? I
don't really have anything special planned. It's just like a low-key, I don't like Valentine's Day being in the middle of the week. Like,
that's fair.
It's a hiccup in the week, so I'm waiting to celebrate until the next week and the following weekend, just so I have some time to just relax and enjoy myself over the Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah. Sticking with the Super Bowl, what's your score prediction on that?
My score prediction, I think it's going to be a tight game. I really think it's going to be a tight game. I got the Chiefs 28-24.
I had it pretty similar. I had the Chiefs 27-17. Everyone, if you're betting, Travis Kelce 2+ touchdowns, it's a lock. That's all I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. And that's all we have for today. Thank you all for joining us here on RMU Focus. Don't drink too much for the Super Bowl. We'll see you all next week.